Welcome to Juniata, Hobart. Obviously not the result we were looking for in match one. However, a lot of young guys getting a lot of good experience. What do you think they'll draw from this match for the future?
Oh, we draw on experience. We have to get some young guys that have a lot of potential in an experienced game like that and get them ready for what a college match feels like. If we don't put them in, they won't ever know. So we're investing in our young guys. And we struggled, and that's okay. And we tried to put some of the older, more senior level guys back in the match, and that was a really good team in Touche to Widener. They played us really well. They were executing at a high level.
I think it's a great learning experience for the whole team. We get to have a fire under us now, and now we get to play for something more. It's a tough loss, and it's unfortunate. Maybe we came in a little arrogant, cocky, but coming from that builds us, and we learn from that to treat every team the same.
Absolutely. What will your message be to your teammates just going into tomorrow's matches?
I think I'll tell all of them, just forget about that last game. It's obviously we want to learn from it, but it's good to have that move on mentality and that next point mentality.
Absolutely. Coach, what's one thing you'll draw from this match and bring with you for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, how important it is to execute from the end line and in serve receive. We did some good things in the past. We were just missing some connections with some of the younger guys with our setters. And at the end of the day, against a good team, you can't miss those perfect pass situations and misconnect. But we have a large squad, and we're still trying to work through some connections. But it's early in the season, and this will be good for us long term.
Awesome. KP, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I noticed that you guys really tipped selectively and did some lift tips and donut tips. Coach, is that something you train in the gym? It seemed like you scored a lot off that.
I think that's more of the misconnection with our tempo and the setters. We always talk about having a hitter's toolbox, so making sure that if we can't get a good swing, we're putting some pressure on the opponents to maybe give us a high ball opportunity to defend or maybe a free ball back. So just kind of reducing our hitting errors when the set's not so perfect.
And who is someone for Widener that really impressed you that you guys just couldn't contain tonight?
Yeah, that right side was scoring from the back court and the front court. He had some range. He was hitting down, balls down the line, deep cross. He was fantastic. So we had trouble stopping him.
It seemed like their lefty middle was somewhat effective,
Yeah.
which is a little unorthodox. Can you talk about how that was different to scheme against with the lefty?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different from the right-hander when we're fronting middles in defensively in perfect passes. We got to tell our middles to front on the left shoulder versus their right, which is a little bit odd, and you don't see that very often. But I thought we did a pretty good job once we adjusted to slowing him down a little bit. But he was also rangy too. So if we weren't putting enough pressure on the service line, they were doing some damage out of the middle there.
Yeah, and again, Coach, obviously Daniel was a great recruit from Florida that you picked up last year, started a lot of matches and gained a wealth of experience.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear that he's one of your leaders on the floor and a big point scorer. What does he mean to your program?
Daniel, from a player standpoint, we knew, when I was talking with you when we were recruiting, and I was working with KP's foundation on trying to bring Daniel in here, the volleyball talent was unmistakable. But what I'm really excited about is just the human that Daniel is. He's got a lot of grit. He works really hard, not only on the volleyball court, but as a captain. He was voted captain for us as well. So, but in the classroom, everything about Daniel is someone that I wish everybody had the opportunity to coach. We feel very privileged and lucky to have him part of the Hobart family.
Yeah, and Daniel, this is a great opportunity because middle hitters covering this tournament. It's an opportunity to nationally put Hobart on a national scale for men's volleyball. What makes Hobart so unique, and why do you love it, and why did you choose to play for this program?
Well, starting off over the summer when I was talking with you, you got me connected with Coach England. I really never heard of this school, never heard of Coach England, and coming here my freshman year, it was just eye-opening, and how well we all connected as 13 freshmen or something like that, and I think the culture is what kept us and what thrives in our name, and how well we are able to be loud in the gym that when we're still away, and to pick each other up. Even if we're down, we all get to come back to each other and be supportive.
Yeah, and this question's for both of you. Obviously, Hobart's an academic, prestigious school. There's some incredible majors there. Can you both maybe touch up on some of the great majors that the university offers and some potential internships? We can start with Daniel.
Yeah, I'm in the business management degree major, and I'm minoring in media and society. There's a bunch of different majors out there, like physics and psychology, theater, law, and Hobart is really great at connecting, and we have a lot of alumni that love to come back and support all the students that are going through college right now and help us with internships and connecting us.
Yeah, for us it's our Pathways program. We have probably 4 guys on the team that already have job offers through their internship, through our career services. We have a senior libero that was already on campus when we started the team, and he came to Hobart because they knew they were starting volleyball. He just got a job offer before he's even graduated. We also offer a lot of research opportunities that not a lot of small liberal arts colleges offer. Our junior right side, Noah DeLong, just did a research project over the summer, and he found a fault underneath Seneca Lake that they're going to name after him. So he's already cited in a paper, and it's just this really special place that's going to give you opportunities to research and connect with our alumni all over the world. So it's a special place that gives us that relationship enriched environment where the guys on the team not only develop great relationships with the athletic staff, but their teachers as well.
Yeah, and Coach, we'll let you end on this. Obviously, Division III is great level of volleyball. Yeah. It's growing at a rapid rate. And what I've noticed lately is there's these tournaments that come up in the early second semester that are sometimes named after an organization like Frog Jump, or J-Dub over at Carthage has done some. Why is it important that these tournaments take place, and why are you entering them? And can you talk about how the Kevin Pratte Foundation, how you've been involved with it, and how it, you guys chose to be in this tournament?
Yeah, so Kevin and I, met when I started building this program at Hobart, and he's got me great athletes like Daniel here, or helped me recruit those type of players. But for the reason why I connected so well with you, Kevin, was you understand that we're trying to grow the game of men's volleyball. We're still an emerging sport, and I think what I respect about you is you understand the opportunities at the Division III level to get a high education, and as well as play some high-level volleyball, and that's where the growth is going with where we're at, and that's something that being a part of club volleyball growing up, I started playing when I was 10, and not realizing the opportunities weren't that many growing up. And since I've been involved, since I started coaching in 2012, I was one of 99 head men's coaches in the country across all 3 divisions, 1, 2, and 3 at the NCAA level. And now we're around 160, 170. Hopefully we're getting to 170. So I've been a part of the game, seeing it grow. And that's what we're trying to do, is just give young men an opportunity to play volleyball at a level, and just provide those opportunities for them.
Thank you guys for coming out today. Best of luck with the rest of the weekend.
Yeah,
Go Hobart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.